Yeah, that's better. Is that us? We're now live. See if that works. Just waiting for the live stream to catch up with me. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Okay, we are now live. Yay! Change my remote control settings because they're not up to date. Anyway, good morning. How is everybody today? I have been a busy bee and I've been working on the chiropractic video for my client Ross Currie, who is this chap here. Now, I sent him this video last night.
From Glasgow Spinal Care, and I'm here to help you find relief in the root cause of.
But he thinks it's a wee bit too fast, and that is absolutely cool because I've got a slower paced version here, which I just need to work on. But that's not what we're going to do this morning. This morning, we're going to develop a new title tutorial. So once again, we're back to making the sausage. Right. So what do I need? Well, I think we'll get a bit of stock footage if I've got the ability to get into story blocks from here. Let's have a look. Just need something in the background, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, that works. Okay. Pop that down. I'll let it download. It's thinking about it. I'm not even sure. I've been mucking about with what version of LumaFusion I'm actually running at the moment. Yeah, we've got all the right stuff. Okay, that's good. So why are you not downloading then, young lady? Or is it an image? And add cache media. And I'll download it again and see what happens. There we go, it's downloading this time. Don't know what was happening the last time, bit of a glitch. There we go. It's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into that piece of footage. Why am I getting that? Okay, this is playing up today. Hello, LumaFusion. What are you doing? Right, I might revert to another piece of footage just directly because this one's having a wobbler. Let's get rid of that. And I'm just looking to see what we've got cooking there. Just going to switch that over to that view so I can see what's going on better. So yeah, I've been working on social media stuff for a client. So I'm afraid the YouTube channel is going to take a little bit of a backseater. But I do have a video recorded, plus I'm working on this one, and I've got another one that's halfway done. I just need to get them uploaded, which I'll probably start the process of later on. Okay, right, we want to go to season 6. Have a look. Just looking for a bit of B-roll. This looks like this might be the ticket. Give it a second to catch up, have a sip of coffee. So we've got a few folk online this morning. Good morning. If you've got any questions about LumaFusion or anything, AI, Photoshop, whatever, all the kind of stuff that I use, then by all means leave your question in the chat and we will have a look at it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. If in doubt, use a little bit of AI generated stuff. Option P, that kind of takes me into my presets. I'll get VO scaling there. That gets rid of the VO. So I'll just mute the audio just now. Now, this is a background more than anything else, so I don't need this to be anything too dramatic. I think we'll do a version that's blank. We'll give it about 5 seconds. There we go. That'll do. Okay, going over to titles now. Now what I'm looking for is just, you can just start with standard titles, plain white. Now there's an interesting thing that's just happened. Did you notice that? The blank disappeared. And I've noted this of late. I probably need to put in a report on it. But I've actually caught it this time, which is when you go to the titles or transitions or any of the menus, panels for the subsets, that the clip vanishes. and it could be the front end or the back end of the video, it doesn't matter, whatever you've last done, it just seems to disappear. But if you go in and do it again, it's absolutely fine. So I'm just taking a plain white standard title, going to stretch it out over 3 seconds, place it roughly in the middle, and we'll work with this. So yeah, this is a kind of crop text title. So press 3 on the keyboard, I'll take us into our text, and we want to play about with this. So let's call this Be Happy, seeing as we've got a bee in the background. Change the font to something a little bit more dynamic. Not Gil Sans though. That's the right font for this. We may change this, but we will change it. Apple Gothic? Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, we'll work with that just now. Now, what I want is, I'm just trying to think how I'm going to go about doing this. Right, so that's our main title. Always spread it out a little bit. Yeah, I think we will. And what I mean by that is, I'm going to the text. And I wish they've got line spacing, but we need character spacing, and the only way you can kind of do it just now, apart from taking, it doesn't really work. I don't know if we can get away with doing that. Stylistic choice? Nah. That's just gonna have to stay the way it is. We've got Be Happy. Still not convinced about the font. Take it up to 72. And what I'm kind of looking for is quite a chunky font. That will work better. So that's Anton. I've used it quite a few times in the past, and I'm absolutely stuffed up today. Okay, Anton, take you up in size, probably to about 100 points. There we go. That's looking good. And there we go. So yeah, if you've got a title that's on black, you can get away with using what is effectively a black box to split the title apart. Give me a second, and I'm back. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that there. My wife was looking for some chocolate, as you do for breakfast, I guess. She actually got low blood sugar. Right. So, back to our title. We don't need the text. And we're going to do a shape. Now, we want the shape to just be slightly larger. There we go. Just going to make sure it's centered. That's better. And then we'll change the face color to black. And that does exactly what I expected it to do. That side in. So yeah, this works for if you've got black background. Doing it this particular way. You're probably thinking, what the heck are you doing, Stuart? There we go. That works. Now got it as a separate layer. Always name your layers. And I'll call that black box. Just make it green because we can. And then we'll just name that layer Be Happy. We'll change it to yellow. There we go. Right. So what we need to do is keyframe this. So we'll go into the keyframes. And the initial starting point is going to be, I'm just going to check my volume. That's fine, I'm definitely live, right, okay. So what we want to do, I don't know if we do this as a crop or not. Yeah, I think we can do this as a crop. So I'm just going to go in, switch off the keyframes for the positioning, and keyframe the crop, and then take the top down, I suppose to 50. There we go. And the bottom up to 50. That then makes that disappear, which is what we're wanting. And then over the space of probably maybe 2 seconds. And there we go. We want the bottom to appear and the top to appear. And then when I play it through, too fast. What I'm going to do is just move this keyframe. It's be a lot more kind of cinematic and slower. Get to the end. There we go. Play it through. Still quite fast. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to fine tune them because at the moment it's going all the way up there. What I want to do is just have that there, and then do the same with the bottom. There we go. Right, let's see how this looks now. Has the desired effect. On black, you can do this, but when it comes to when we have an actual piece of video in the background, we've got to kind of use a different technique. Now the next stage, and then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the Be Happy, duplicate it, we go back into the font, we're going to change this up to something that's now skinnier. Thinking maybe Arial Narrow, Avanar is usually quite nice, light, okay, down in size. Now what we need to do is check that works. I'm just going to take it down in size a little bit more. Yeah, so this is how I sort of rehearse and go through creating a tutorial. Right, so what I can do is I can duplicate the black box. We'll do it another way. Okay, so we'll take Be Happy, go to here, and then we want to have it start off at 0.1 and a keyframe, and then as it plays through, set it to 100, and we'll just see how it looks. It's a little bit stuttery just purely because the usual story is I'm recording. I want that to finish up. I'm going to bring that frame in 2 seconds. And that worked. So yeah, we've got this opening sort of jaws effect. And not jaws as in shark, as in physical jaws opening. I'll just change the secondary title. Sorry Roman Atwood, but I'm going to nick your brand for a second. We'll do that. That's going to be worth separating out. No, it's just not working at all. Over that. Can I bring this down to 45 so there's a little bit more of a border? And the face color, we will make a deeper red. Okay, so that works. So that's what it would look like if we were on a black background. It's a little bit stuttery, but that's okay. It's purely because I've got OBS and I'm recording the screen. Now, what we're going to do on video background, because this is a background, I'm going to go in and do my favourite little blur background and darken it down. Maybe not as much as that, but certainly about there. Now, what we're going to have to do for this is slightly different. Okay, so I'm going to make a duplicate and I'm going to rename this Be Happy Upper, and then down here Be Happy, and you know what's coming lower. There we go. Now, so if we go into the upper, go into our crop, start at the beginning, and then we're just going to use the bottom. I don't see anything happening at the moment because I've got switched on, disable that. I'll go back into the crop, 4.5. Yeah, I'll go for 54 key start at the beginning. Add our keyframe. We'll just get rid of that. I need to go into the crop and do this. Crop, add our keyframe. So we start up it there. Come in about 2 seconds. There we go. I'm going to take us right to the edge of that. 54.5. There we go. And then hopefully when I switch the upper layer back on, but out I think. I'm going to move this into, maybe it's too short. Maybe I'm needing to do the whole thing over 3 seconds. So look, go into the upper one. I'll adjust that. There we go. No, don't like it. Right, 12 frames. The lower row, we're going from a few seconds to 12 frames roughly. Delete that. Okay, that was weird. Back things up. Go back into it. Back into the crop. There we go. Yeah, it disappeared. Into 12 frames. There we go. See that? Just vanished. That is weird. Weird, weird, weird. What is going on? Not behaving itself at all. There we go. Check that. Okay, we need to go and fine tune the crop. And what I'm going to do is just delete that keyframe. Move everything along to 12 frames. Add the keyframe back in and set this to 54.5. There we go. Enter, close that down, and hopefully I've got my pacing correct on this occasion. That works. So what I'm going to do now is duplicate the smile more, bring it across, plonk it down,